Moments with God, a time of reflection for every day.
August 6th. Why was the angel who was going to rebel created? Thou hast been in Eden, the garden of God. Every precious stone was thy covering, the sardius, topaz, and the diamond, the beryl, the onyx, and the jasper, the sapphire, the emerald, and the carbuncle, and gold, the workmanship of thy tabrets and of thy pipes was prepared in thee in the day that thou wast created. Ezekiel 28:13.
If God is omniscient, didn't he know that Lucifer would one day reveal himself? Why did he create him then? Wouldn't a world without the risk of creating this angel be better? These are intriguing questions, and a universe without Lucifer's existence sounds tempting. But we must first understand the nature of God, for as described in the Scriptures, God is characterized by giving, by sharing, unlike the nature of evil, which is characterized by taking away, by absorbing, by wanting everything for oneself. Selfishness leads you to want everything for yourself, to keep everything for yourself, but altruism, which is part of divine nature, leads you to give. God, for his part, is always sharing what is his. And his greatest self-giving is seen when he gave his Son to the world to suffer mockery in order to save us. In this sense, his creative work consists in making new creatures to share with them his love, his goodness, his life. God's nature is to give.
The most precious thing God had to share was his life. A selfish God looks into the future and says, "It won't turn out well for me." So he won't share. But God, in his infinite love, knew that, even though rebellion would occur in the future, the decision of millions of creatures was nevertheless to make good use of their free will, to live in harmony with him.
Freedom is a sacred thing. God foresaw the future. And he knew that, despite the pain and suffering, there would be millions of creatures who would freely choose to serve him. It was worth creating, even when someone would rebel. We must understand that God did not create Lucifer to one day rebel, just as he did not create humanity to join Satan in rebellion. He created them to enjoy his love, his goodness, and to be happy. But given the free will that God grants, both Lucifer and humanity chose the path of evil.
God is love. His nature, his law is love. It always has been, and it always will be. The high and lofty one, he who inhabits eternity, whose ways are eternal, changes not. With him there is no variation or shadow of turning. Every manifestation of creative power is an expression of infinite love. God's sovereignty involves a fullness of blessing for all created beings.
His purpose is love. That's why he created everything that exists, and even if his creatures slog through misery and cause pain to the Creator, his purpose will finally be fulfilled. You can make good use of your free will and begin to live in true freedom. God bless you. Amen.
Thank you for listening to this audio. We invite you to share with your contacts and visit the website BibleWell.com.